Time for another Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. What's up, everybody? This is Mark Walters, and I'm in a slightly different position here. I'm actually sitting on the floor because I've got comic boxes around me, and I just figured this is an easier way to do this haul video. Ooh, look at that. I need to clean that. That's nasty. Anyway, it's my birthday today. It's May 1st as I record this. It's my birthday. I just turned 48 years old. I still act like I'm 5. But for those of you that enjoy this content, I appreciate you guys tuning in every time I do a haul video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Mark Walters, and this is called Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. And I show you hauls that I pick up, usually new books of the week, but sometimes it'll be a convention haul like what you're going to see today. This is from Dallas Comic Show. It's my convention that I host here in Dallas. We just had one a couple weeks ago. This is a trading card for the upcoming installment of Dallas Comic Show. That's August 12th and 13th, 2022. I made these little trading cards to promote the upcoming show. We just booked, we've got the Voice of Fievel coming, which I was really excited about. And then Pop Man. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Pop Man. He's a great comic book artist. He's worked on a lot of stuff, Batgirl, Spy Boy, all sorts of really cool stuff. He's coming too. All right, so I'm going to get into the haul. This is from the Dallas Comic Show, which was just held April 23rd, 24th. And first and foremost, I'm going to show you a piece of original art that I picked up. One of my guests is a good friend of mine. I've known him for a long time, Mr. Kerry Gamble. Kerry is known probably best for his work on Superman. Worked a lot for DC Comics, also did work for Marvel though. But this piece right here, this was a piece that was done originally for the Warner Brothers store, and it was going to go on the back of jackets, and for whatever reason they decided not to use it. So you got Superman, you got Batman, Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern, The Flash. They're all there. So this is Kerry Gamble, inked by Keith Wilson. And I just thought this was a beautiful piece. I love Kerry's artwork, and I was very happy to add this to my collection. And as a bonus, got a color print. Kerry actually colored this himself, and this is a color print signed by Kerry to go with it. So I cannot wait to frame this and hang it up here in the house. Very, very excited to get that. Let me just put that away where it will not get messed up, as it was not cheap. But it was kind of my birthday gift to myself. So all right, so a couple of quick little notes here. This was some recent back issues. I missed this on my last haul. Avengers 55. I picked this up because it's the first appearance of a new Serpent Society, and I wasn't aware of that, and I missed it when it came out, but I was able to grab a couple copies. And then this was in the back issues, and I can't remember if I got this or not. I've been collecting all the Todd Nauck headshot covers. Thanos is my favorite Marvel villain, and I honestly can't remember if I have this or if I've never seen it. I want to say I do have it, but I saw one in the back issue, so I grabbed it anyway. And then I also picked up Hulk number 6, the 1 in 25 Mastrazo variant. Really nice variant cover. Man, sorry about the glare, guys. I guess I'm going to have to think about, if I do this angle again, what to do about the glare. Anyway, yeah. 1 in 25 variant for the first full appearance of Titan in that issue. All right, so this is all from Dallas Comic Show. I don't often get to shop at my shows because I'm usually too busy, so I was lucky enough to be able to look around this time. You're going to see stuff from a couple different vendors here. Let's see, I've got my buddy, I forget how he calls his business, but it's a weird name. It's Empire Comics, but it's spelled Comixx, I think. God, I'm not sure if that's it. Anyway, if I screw that up, I'll post it in the description down below. And then also you'll see some stuff here from Van Breed Studios. My buddy Alan, he was doing a big blowout sale, and that's where you're going to see the bulk of what I got. So anyway, this is from Empire Comics, and yeah, I was really happy with these. These were $1 a piece. So you got Bone source book, which I have a lot of Bone comics, and I don't think I have this. I'm not 100% sure, but I didn't recognize it, so I grabbed it. I always liked this book, Cheval Noir from Dark Horse. You got all these amazing artists on it, you know, Jeff Darrow, Brian Boland. I mean, just cool stories, great art, and it's like a deluxe format book. Love to get this anytime I see it. This is Dark Horse Presents number 56. It's actually a Dark Horse Presents annual, but I think it's cataloged as Dark Horse Presents 56. And it features Sin City, and this is done to look like the old, what do you call it, Kurt Swan, Superman. It's like one of the deluxe issues. It's obviously made to look like that. And then you got John Byrne X-Men. A lot of cool stuff going on here. Aliens. So yeah, I love this book. It's a big, thick book. So for $1, happy to get that. Always liked this book. I think this book's very underrated. It's Batman Annual number 16, featuring a really cool Joker cover by Sam Keith. And it's part of the Eclipso, The Darkness Within storyline. For some reason, all the books that are part of that storyline, they just don't seem to be worth anything. And I don't know why, because, I mean, look at this cover. It's a great cover. So I always pick up that book when I see it. Batman Beyond number 1. Just a nice copy of that. Superman Man of Steel number 25. This is another book I tell people, always pick this up when you see it cheap. And I know Fred Hall Direct Edition, he's done it, because I know he's picked up several copies. But Superman Man of Steel 25, the reason that you want this book is because when the whole Death of Superman, Return of Superman thing happened, this was the book where he returned, like, this was his first big return after he died. And it's just a cool book to have. It's got that nice black background. I always like that book. Justice League number 24. I believe this is the origin of Ultraman. Right there. Cool book. All these Justice League books from this particular run are pretty good. Dark Avengers number 190. And this is the final issue of Dark Avengers. See, last issue. Anytime you can get a last issue of a book, if it's cheap, I would always recommend it. And then finally, Ultimates number 5. I just really like that Hulk cover. I think it's, what is it, Hulk Does Manhattan. So I always like that cover. So those were all $1 a piece. And now we're getting into the meat of it. We're gonna be here for a while, folks, so get comfortable. All right, these were all, okay, Alan at Van Breed Studios, he had 2 booths. He was selling several boxes of comics. They were $1 a piece, but from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, he did a sale where it was buy one, get one free. So that makes them 50 cents a piece. So I got, I believe 100 books, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll show them all to you here. First and foremost, a whole bunch of blank covers. I got Batman blank, got 2 of those. Deadpool number 1 blank. Fantastic Four number 1 blank. I got 2 of those. Guardians of the Galaxy number 1 blank. Infinity Gauntlet number 1 blank. Thunderbolts number 1 blank. Avengers, New Avengers number 1 blank. And Walking Dead number 1 blank. Now, I don't always have time to try to get sketches on covers, but what I do is I set up my booth at shows and I will sell blank covers, and they always sell pretty well for me. So if I can get them for 50 cents a piece, I'm more than happy to do so. All right, so get those out of the way. Action Comics 1000, the Dan Jurgens cover. Love that cover for 50 cents. Great. All day long, I'll buy that. Batgirl number 25, the Joshua Middleton cover B. Just a beautiful cover. Man, there is no angle where I cannot get glare here. Sorry about that, guys. Batman Beyond Unlimited number 10. And I think, is this the first like the Future Justice League, or is it something with the Future Justice League? Because they're all here on the cover. And I want to say this is like some kind of a minor key, but I can't think exactly of what it is. Catwoman number 24. This features that new Catgirl, although I think it's her second appearance. I'm pretty sure this book went in a second printing, though. I think it did. This is the first print. This is a book I really love. I always buy it when I see it, especially if it's cheap. And that's Detective Comics 627. It's just a really nice anniversary issue. And you've got this beautiful Norm Brayfogle cover, which is done to look like Detective 27. Love that book. Absolutely love that book. The Flash, number 50. First appearance of the Flash's new sleek costume during this run. Got 2 of those. This is another book I always tell people to pick up if you see it cheap. During the whole death of Superman and the return of the Supermen, the reign of the Supermen, this was a crossover book that came out, and it was very underordered at the time. So this is actually kind of a hard book to find because of the fact that it was underordered. And I believe, is this the issue where I think Coast City gets destroyed? I think. Anyway, it's just a really cool book. So if you see it, grab it. I was surprised to see this. Teen Titans 100-page comic giant. This is the book that they sold, I believe, in Walmart. And I think there is a first appearance in here, but I can't recall off the top of my head what it is. But yeah, cool book to have, you know, for 50 cents. I mean, you know, kind of crazy. And the last of the DC books is Young Justice number 1, which this is the black and white variant. And this is the first appearance of Teen Lantern, and of course the first appearance of the new Young Justice team. So yeah, that's all the DCs that I got. And now it's going to be all Marvel except for a few at the very end. All right, Agents of Atlas number 1. This is the variant. Who did this? Is this Jerry Pelangulin, I think, did that? I know you're like, easy for you to say. Agents of Atlas number 4, which features art by Pop Man, who I just mentioned is coming to Dallas Comic Show August 12th and 13th. It's a cool cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 350. Always liked this book. Spider-Man and Doctor Doom. Eric Larson artwork. Amazing Spider-Man 34. This was one of those Art Adams connecting variant covers, and I don't think I have that particular one, so I was happy to get that. This is Avengers number 3, and this is the first full appearance of the 4th Captain Universe, Tamara DeVoe. It's also the first full appearance of Smasher, and the first appearance of Night Mask, which is adapted from the new universe. So yeah, I got 2 of those. This book, the first 3 issues, there's like keys going on. If you can find this particular run, like the first issue, the second issue, and the third issue. I think the second issue is where Shang-Chi joins the Avengers, if I remember correctly. So that's kind of a minor key. Avengers number 10, also known as the 700th issue. And this is the first appearance of the second Red Widow, first full team appearance of the Defenders of the Deep, and the Winter Guard's new roster in this issue. It's a big, thick issue. So, cool book to have. This book was a little beat up, and I didn't realize it when I grabbed it, but for 50 cents, I can't complain too much. And that's Cloak and Dagger number 1. Always like that book. It might actually benefit from a press, because most of the, I guess, damage, if you want to call it, is just from handling. This is a book I don't think I've seen before, and I'm assuming this was, I don't think this is a reprint of the first issue. I think it may be of the new book that just came out, But that's Darkhawk #1. But as you can see, it's made to look like the original Darkhawk #1, Dawn of the Darkhawk, the logo, the trade dress. I just need to look this up. I hadn't seen it before. I'm sure it's just like a retailer variant or something, but Devil's Reign Moon Knight #1. This is the variant cover. I don't think I bought this book when it came out. I think I passed on it. So for 50 cents, you know, can't say no to that. Ghost Rider #5. This is the second print with the gold ink on it. I always like this cover. Ghost Rider fighting Punisher. Artwork by Jim Lee. And it's got that gold ink. This stuff is fingerprint magnet right here. If you touch it, your fingerprint's on there forever. So nice to find a good copy of that. This is a book I did not have. Inferno #3, the David Nakayama variant cover. I got 2 of those. I had not seen that book before. Thought that was really nice. By the way, I mistakenly on my last video said that the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man #1 cover with Mary Jane swinging was David Nakayama. It is not David Nakayama. I corrected it in the description down below, but I was really tired that day, and I was on painkillers for a pulled muscle, so I made one mistake. I apologize. Inferno #4, again, the David Nakayama variant cover. Just a beautiful variant cover. I don't know that those are really worth anything. They're just cool. Incredible Hulk #710. This is the Jack Kirby tribute variant. So you got Hulk drawn by Kirby beating down the wall there. Iron Man #156, first appearance of the Mauler. Just a nice classic Iron Man issue. Not really a key, but I don't know about you guys, but this sold out everywhere when it came out here. Major X #1. It's the Rob Liefeld, you know, the character that he invented for Marvel just recently. But the first issue sold out when it first came out and immediately went into like 2nd, 3rd, 4th printings. So this is a first print. This is Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine #85. And what does this have in it? First Jay Lee artwork for Marvel, if I'm not mistaken, in this issue. Nice Sam Keith cover too. Ooh, here's a fun book. The Marvel Fumetti book with Stan Lee on the cover. I always like this book. You got like all the Marvel artists and creators all along the side. And this was kind of a hot book for a while. I think when Stan was still alive, because a lot of people were trying to pick it up to get it signed. It's definitely cooled off in the last few years, but still a fun book to have. And it's a book you don't often see in really good shape. Okay, here's some fun, slightly more classic Marvels. Marvel 2-in-1 #69, featuring Thing and Guardians of the Galaxy. It's kind of a cool book for 50 cents. Can't say no to that. Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Hawkeye. This is #92. Man, sorry guys, that glare is terrible. I'm gonna have to work on that. But yeah, I like that book a lot. Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Werewolf. This is #93. At first when I saw that, I was like, is that the Shadow? It's not the Shadow. Anyway, it's a cool book. Marvel Team Up Annual #3, featuring Hulk and Power Man and Iron Fist. Look at this cover by Frank Miller. Just a really cool cover. You got a lot going on there. A little side stuff here. Really happy to get that. Marvel Team Up King Size Annual #5, featuring Spider-Man, The Thing, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and Quasar. Talk about packing it full. Where's the kitchen sink? Is it in there? That's a really cool looking book. A lot going on there. And that's Ed Hannigan. Marvel 2-in-1 Annual 3. This is King Size Annual 3 featuring The Thing and the man called Nova. Marvel 2-in-1 Annual number 4 from 1979. The Thing and Black Bolt. And man, look at this cover. Graviton. It's clobbering time. Ooh, man, I need to change the bag out. That's causing more glare than anything else. Ugh, sorry, guys. Marvel 2-in-1 Annual number 5 featuring The Thing and the Hulk. When a Stranger Calls, and this features artwork by Kupperberg and Joe Sennett. Marvel 2-in-1 Annual number 6 featuring The Thing and introducing American Eagle. It's the first appearance of American Eagle, Jason Strongbow. I don't know if they ever did anything more with this character, but I kind of got the feeling they were meaning to. So who knows? Maybe somewhere down the line, Marvel will bring Jason Strongbow back. And I got 2 copies of that. Okay. New Avengers number 33. This is the 1-in-25 Tony Harris variant cover. I actually have one of these, but as I recall, when this came out, it was going for like 20 bucks or something, and so happy to get another one for 50 cents. This is another book I was glad to get for 50 cents. This is Pearl number 1, and this is first print of number 1. This book's like a $20 book for 50 cents, you know. Can't beat that. Speaking of Carrie Gamble classic, Power Man and Iron Fist number 75. Now that is not a Carrie Gamble cover, but it does have Carrie Gamble artwork on the inside. And really nice cover. Is that Bob Larkin? Who is that? Almost looks like a Bob Larkin cover. It may be. I don't see a signature, but I'll have to look it up. Anyway, beautiful book. And Power Man and Iron Fist number 87, and I was happy to get this because it's kind of an early Moon Knight appearance featuring artwork, cover and artwork by Dennis Cowan. And there's Moon Knight. Are you guys watching Moon Knight? I know it's been really divisive for Marvel fans. I actually am really digging it. I'm kind of interested to see where they take it. But I can understand why some people are not liking it. I mean, it's definitely different from a lot of the other Marvel stuff, but I personally dig it. I think it's cool. So, Silver Surfer number 62 from the Ron Mars era of Silver Surfer. Just a really cool cover there. Silver Surfer number 63, which this features the first cameo appearance of Silver Surfer's dark half. When Donny Cates was coming out with Silver Surfer Black, there was some suspicion that Silver Surfer Black was tied in with the dark half Silver Surfer that was in these books, but I think it basically turned out to be, no, that's not the case at all. Silver Surfer number 68, just another cool issue from the Ron Lim era. Silver Surfer number 69, this features the first cameo appearance of Morg, the Executioner. Silver Surfer number 73, just another cool Ron Lim era Silver Surfer. And Silver Surfer number 89. Again, nothing super special about it, just a cool from that era book. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 69. This is the return of Cloak and Dagger. This is the second appearance of Cloak and Dagger. So I didn't get the first appearance. I don't know if it was in there. I don't think it was. But I did get the second appearance, which, you know, it's minor key. Second appearance of Cloak and Dagger. It's a cool book to have, especially for 50 cents. Spectacular Spider-Man number 70. This is the third appearance of Cloak and Dagger. So I got the second and third appearance. I'm pretty sure I have the first appearance somewhere. Spectacular Spider-Man 151. I always like the character of Tombstone. And so any book that has Tombstone, especially on the cover, I'm happy to get it. Spectacular Spider-Man number 161. I really like this cover by Sal Buscema featuring Hobgoblin and the Puma. And then this is a cool book, Spectacular Spider-Man number 10. This book, a lot of people don't know about this. So this is one of those books that, like, you'll see it in bargain boxes all the time. Nobody pays any attention to it. This, like most annuals, it features several different stories by different creators. Does that look familiar? Right there? That's Todd McFarlane artwork. There is a Prowler story. It's like a 10-page story in here by Todd McFarlane. And it's pretty cool. So this is a book that I always grab whenever I see it. This one's in really good shape. And it's one of those books that everybody overlooks because they don't know about it. So kind of surprised to see these in there. Strange Academy number 3, the Art Adams character variant. I got 2 of those. And Strange Academy number 4, again, the Art Adams character variant. Just a really nice book. I think this is the first cameo appearance of the Harrow, I think. And then this is like the first full team appearance of the Harrow, I think. I could be wrong. But yeah, I kind of went nuts on those. I mean, Strange Academy for 50 cents. Come on. How can you say no to that? Thor number 502. You guys have seen me show this book off before in some of my other hauls. This is a really nice book to get because, man, oh man, there are not a lot of them out there. This was the final issue from the original Thor run before they ended the title. It's number 502 right there. And yeah, now they ended up picking up the title, like, you know, the numbering and everything. They ended up picking it back up, but still, from the original Thor title, this is the final issue. So it's a good book to have, low print run. Thor number 15. In this particular run, in this issue, what is it? What's his name? Odin. I don't know why I was about to say Zeus. Odin names Thor the Allfather in this issue. I think I was going to say Zeus because Russell Crowe plays Zeus in the new Thor movie. Ultimate Fantastic Four number 24. I believe this is the first appearance of Ultimate Namor. Cool cover. I was kind of surprised to see this. This is Venomized number 1. This is the Gabrielle Del Otto 1 in 25 variant cover for 50 cents. It's a cool cover. Man, I wish I could get... Sorry about that. Terrible, terrible glare, guys. This is the Tyler Kirkham variant for Venom number 28. Did I say Kirkham? Is it Kirkham or Kirk? Yeah, it's Kirkham. Or is it Kirkman? No, it's Kirkham. I don't know why I'm mixing it up with Robert Kirkman. So yeah. That's like a retailer variant. And then this is another retailer variant. This is the Will Sliney homage variant. Homage to Amazing Spider-Man number... Oh God. Is it 319? I can't remember the cover where Venom is over Spider-Man. I want to say it's 319. I have to look that up. This is kind of funny. You know, it's one of those things like it never rains, but it pours. When Venom number 5 came out, my shop, every copy they got was damaged. And it took me over a month to finally get it from somewhere else. And then what do I find in the boxes? Venom number 5. First prints, 3 copies, 50 cents a piece. Can't beat that. Okay, we're getting close to the end here. What if, featuring Captain Marvel, what if Captain Marvel had not died? Ron Lim cover there. And then this is the last Marvel book, X-Core number 3, featuring the Steven Segovia variant cover. I just thought this was a really nice variant cover, so happy to get that. Okay, now we're getting into the independent stuff, of which there is not too much. So it was just announced that Star Wars Tales of the Jedi is going to be made into a Disney Plus series. I have Star Wars Tales of the Jedi number 1. I actually have multiple copies of them. But what I was missing was Star Wars Tales of the Jedi number 2, number 3. This book is a really hot key book right now because it features, what they're calling the very first Sith, I believe. Number 4 and number 5. So yeah, happy to get those all in one place. And now I can just add my number 1 to it, and I've got a set. Okay. What's left here? The Walking Dead, Image Firsts number 1. This is the reprint of Walking Dead number 1. This book sells for like $10-15 because you can't get a number 1, you know, unless you pay a fortune. So got 2 of those. And then kind of happy to get these. This is the Arthur Saddam variant cover to Walking Dead number 1. This was actually done as a Wizard World exclusive, and I remember at one point in time these were going for like $20-30. They've probably cooled off since then, but it is a nice variant cover for Walking Dead number 1. And 50 cents a piece. Can't say no to that. Almost done, guys. Walking Dead number 1. This is the Dave Finch cover. I think this is when they did the blind bag variants. So that's the Dave Finch. Got 2 of those. And bringing up the end, the J. Scott Campbell cover, variant cover to number 19, first appearance of Michonne. Really nice J. Scott Campbell cover. 50 cents a piece. There you go, guys. That's it. That's my Dallas Comic Show haul. Lots of fun stuff. Stay tuned. I've got another haul video coming up with stuff that I got from Boomerang Comics. It's a bunch of $2 comic books, and there's really, really cool stuff in there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, the next Dallas Comic Show is August 12th and 13th, right there. DallasComicShow.com for more information on that. We get a lot of really cool comic vendors in there, and this last time was no exception. We had some really great comic vendors there, and what you saw that I picked up, that's stuff that I picked up when I had just a little bit of spare time to run around the room and grab something. If I actually had time to like spend all day going through these comic vendors and buying stuff that they had, I would have had so much more. So that's why you need to come to Dallas Comic Show. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. I hope you guys are finding what you're looking for and having fun. And anyway, this has been my birthday haul. I think I did one of these once before. I did a birthday haul once before, but I thought it would be fun to share some of those books with you guys. Consider them to be birthday presents for me. So hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to skip doing the shout outs on this one because I'm really, really tired. But I'll see you guys on the next episode of Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. I'm Mark Walters. I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.